So that's been a huge journey, and it's like it's now over. Well, mostly. There's always little projects in this van. But yeah, it feels like from here on out, I'm just going to do what I want to be doing most of the time.
My name is Solstice. I'm 46 years old, and this is my vlog where I share with you my adventures of how I stay youthful inside and out through conscious living and personal transformation. So I'm headed north, and you can see the snow-capped mountains of the Wasatch and my favorite mountain, which is Mount Timpanogos in northern Utah. My first stop is Half Price Dental. One of the ways I save money and be able to just live on the road is by only paying half the price of what you normally pay at a normal dentist. A filling fell out, and I made a special trip up here from where I live in southern Utah. It's like a 4-hour drive just to get it fixed, and then it fell out again 2 weeks later on April 15th, tax day, go figure. And anyway, so that's what I gotta do, is do it again. And this has become one of my, like, a theme. I don't know if you ever notice themes, but I find that my big pet peeve right now is just things that don't stay fixed. So for example, I got this like nail in my tire or a screw or something, and I take it to the tire place and they get it fixed for me, and then it's leaking again, and I take it back to them again and they can't find any leaks. They put the soap on it and show me, and so it's not fixed and it still leaks occasionally. So I just have to deal with a tire that doesn't stay fixed. And now I've got this filling that has fallen out again and it's not staying fixed. And the van build has been a lot like that. Just things like, oh, I thought we had this all fixed. Now it's leaking again. Now it's broken again. The wire fell off. There's something like that. And it's just like a lot of things that don't stay fixed. So anyway, I don't know what that's about. But I notice things like, I'm aware of patterns like that and trying to see what that's all about. So I'm here at the dentist, and I'm so nervous. I don't like having to get a needle stuck in me to get numbed. Did you know that redheads actually don't take well to anesthetic? We actually need more anesthetic for it to work. So I find that most painkillers or opioids don't do it for me. So it's always nerve-wracking when you go to a dentist and you're like, can you give me a little more? And they think you're a drug addict. And so one of the things I do though is I put this clove oil on, and that numbs my mouth a little bit before I go into the dentist. It sanitizes it too. So bottoms up. Here we go, dentist time. Put on my calm music and my sunglasses and try to make this work. Yeah. So here I took the organic Persian cucumbers from Trader Joe's, and I put them in this pickling jar. I had too much pickle juice, so I added it to this other jar here, and I have an extra cucumber left over that I'll just eat right now. And then I just put it in a cool, dark place here down in the lowest drawer with the other pickles, and it will just pickle in a few days and it'll be ready to eat. Awesome, right? Good morning. So I'm camped out in front of my cousin's house, where I'm always welcome. I adore my cousin Blaine and Charisse and their family. They always take good care of me.
So after the dentist, which I didn't have to get numbed, yay. I don't know. I may have to get a crown, but we just went ahead and filled that filling again, and hopefully it stays in. Good intentions for that for me. I was able to fit in like a cleaning. I'm scheduled for a cleaning in June, and I was able to get it in that day, and that means I'm not required to be back here necessarily in June, so that makes me happy. And it just felt perfect for the start of this trip to feel like I've been so stressed out since like February 20th. Like, just cosmically everything just went like belly up to me or upside down or something. And it's just been stressful ever since, and it's just been huge amounts of persistence to just even finish this van and just get on the road and finish up all of the loose ends and all of the endless projects that I've taken on. So that's been a huge journey, and it's like it's now over. Well, mostly. There's always little projects in this van. But yeah, it feels like from here on out, I'm just going to do what I want to be doing most of the time instead of just trying to just get my butt out the door. So for example, I'm getting a facial this morning at Aveda Institute in Provo, Utah. And if you can kind of see my face, I think this is, from what I understand, if you understand that physical issues are often related to emotional issues, this is the worst it's been, which is kind of good because then they can really see how bad it is. This is like humiliation, like I should have known better kind of what do you call it, physical manifestation on my face, which is rather embarrassing. So it's humiliating, right, that I have this funky skin condition that I have not been able to resolve. I've been putting some kind of medicated cream from a dermatologist that my dad has on it, but it doesn't really take care of it. It's been there like that since July 2019. It kind of healed up there. I was using some lavender oil and I got my Aveda facial then, and now it's back. So we're going to try a different treatment this time and see where that goes. If you'd like to join me for a 5-minute meditation, feel free, or I'll leave a timestamp so you can just skip on ahead to the rest of my stories. So I don't know if you noticed that when my body sort of was shaking and trembling, I've figured out that that is when I really hyper focus in on my body, like, or an emotional stuck place. So today I was focusing in on the high heart chakra. I could feel stuff in my throat and just really honing in on that area, really feeling through the emotions there, and then it just kind of shakes out or gets released. So I don't know if you paid attention to the sound of the birds, or just the sound of the beeping truck off in the distance. I'm in a suburban neighborhood right now, and I'm talking much more softly now, so that's good. That's where I need to be, where I want to be more of. So did you know that jumping on a trampoline can actually help to detox your lymph? And it's actually really fun.
To anything that, like, wheat or
No.
And then what would you say your skin type is?
Dry.
Okay. Feet up for me. And then just put them back down on the towel. Okay. I'm trying to think if I need to ask any other questions.
I'm so happy to finally be at this appointment.
Zendocrine, which I'm going to use to do a liver detox. Looks like I'm going to be late for my appointment. Ugh. This was like a new accident that the GPS didn't even mention, so it's brand new. It's kind of been a weird day, almost like a full moon day, but whatever. I'm meeting up with Diane, who is a healer, a massage therapist. She's going to do myofascial massage on me. And she is in this Cache Valley, Utah area. And I'm just going to camp here with these aspen trees in the van tonight. This was such a yummy massage experience. While Diane was massaging me in this warm, cozy massage bed, there was a storm brewing outside this window with the rain late into the evening. It just was a timeless experience.
The grass kind of looks cool.
So I have a 3-hour drive ahead of me, so that will give it a chance to catch up because it's down to 31%. So now you can see, now that I plugged it into the car, it's getting about 80 watts, and that's about what I get when it's a full Sunday. So that was an amazing massage. So she was practicing myofascia, so it turned into like a 3-hour session that was just really cool, really deep. But I really liked it. It was all the things that I wish a massage could be more of. Like, I feel like a deep tissue just isn't enough for me. And also, she did this thing called bioelectric massage. And it's a little bit funky because you're feeling like this electricity moving through you, but it's just like this high frequency energy reviving your body, putting your meridians back in order and in alignment. And that was just really, really cool. I'm a little sore today, but not too bad. And I'm headed off to Miracle Hot Springs to be able to just soak it all out and drink a lot of lemon water. From here on out, we're going to be so much better. I say we because that's Solstice and I. Yeah, I'm like that. I talk to myself. Yeah. This is called Cutler Marsh, and this is where I went to school for landscape architecture, and we did a lot of wildlife corridor research in this area. This is a major node for birds that are migrating north or south, and it's part of the Great Salt Lake system. It's been so windy that I can barely keep the car on the road. I'm wondering if it's just going to be this blistering cold wind at the hot springs. So I guess we'll find out. I'm so done with driving. I just want to relax in a pool and lie out in the sun, which is what I was picturing. But if it's this windy, hell no. Right now, I'm just kind of scanning to see some side dirt roads for where I can camp tonight. I just saw no trespassing for some state road, but we're almost to the hot springs, so somewhere near here is where I'm going to camp out. So here we are at Miracle Hot Springs, and it's a lot of cars, so it makes me wonder. I know it's Saturday. Normally I don't want to go on a Saturday, but this is when it works best around my house sitting that I need to be there for tomorrow and the massage appointment. So we're gonna give it a try.
So now I'm switching out the input from charging with the car to back to the solar panel because we're going to be here for a while parked. And let's see what we get from the sunshine. Looks like 81 watts like we were getting from the van. It's so kind of chilly out there and there's so many people. And I'm rather tired from all the driving. But it's a hot pool and they are open till 11 and so I can just take my time getting in. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do right now, which right now I'm just feeling like curling up in the van out of the wind. Wow. When I was a kid, my dad was talking about getting a dome for us to live in, and I was just enamored with the idea. Have you ever been inside of a dome? One of the things that I think is so interesting about domes is that it has this funky echo. Like when you stand in the center and it goes away as you walk away towards the side. See how my voice changes? I love domes. I think they're cool. I think that they're like so kind of like a womb, you know, like a Mama Gaia birthing place to rebirth, but kind of funky sounds when they're in there, so I don't know how to resolve that. One of my big interests is alternative design. That's one of the things I got into when I was doing landscape architecture school, was learning about sustainable design. And when I discovered domes, I thought, oh wow, these are so cool. So I think I might still get into building a dome someday, but do it a little bit differently. I've actually been into Aircrete domes in Hawaii and met the builder Hajar there, who designed the Aircrete dome that you see on YouTube. So yeah, someday. So I'm making some dinner before I get into the hot spring. And one of the things that's really nice about having the stove inside the van is that on a super windy day, you can really bring water to a boil really fast. Whereas if you have it outside the van, if you have to pull it out and do a little pull out system, then it's just hard to boil it. Easy cleanup. I don't know what it is about hot springs, but I get so hungry when I soak in them for a while, so I always have to eat a big meal before I get in the pools. found this pull-out on the side of the road off of a kind of a residential road called River Road. And it doesn't say no overnight camping. It doesn't say private property, no trespassing. So I'm just gonna wing it and hope. And there's kind of the sunset. Good morning. My face looks a little better. A little more calmed down. I think I got some clove oil on it. It really made it unhappy. Anyways, I'm still here in this camp out spot. Let's see if you can see where I got this morning. I'm gonna head back to the resort to use the restroom and make some coffee and sit by the river. See if my towel's dry. Nope. Feel like I need a little heat this morning. It's cold. Idaho's chilly. Oh, Lordy. Oh, I might be out of gas. Ugh. Come on. Seriously, you think I'd never screwed on a propane tank before? Yes. I had to do all of this before I had my coffee. Gotta get my hands warm. Let's try this again. Yes. We have liftoff. All right. A little bit of salt. Bring out the flavor of the coffee. And the world goes mad beyond. I love watching the steam rise up on the side like this. I think we've got a little overflow. Woo. Would you like to see my coffee view this morning? Good morning, little plant baby. Looks like the basil didn't like the cold night. Figured out that when the heater isn't down here next to the garbage, I can put my feet down here and sit at the table. Something I didn't plan into my design. Crossing the Snake River. So I think in the theme of things that don't stay fixed, my face also applies. So I'm off to my sister's in Boise. I have never been to Boise. I heard it's really cool. And that'll be my vlog for next week. She has a pool and a hot tub, and I'm going to be house sitting for her and watching their cute little pug dog, and also taking care of their 92-year-old father-in-law. So I'll catch you later, Soul Tribe. Also, my friends in Boise are gonna rent a cabin that's off-grid on a river with a hot spring, private hot spring tub, and we're gonna enjoy that for 3 nights after I get done house sitting. Subscribe to my channel, and please share this video if you enjoyed it.